There's a fantastic book written by Viktor Frankl, who was in a concentration camp, and he wrote a book after that describing his experience, and he talked about the kinds of people that were able to survive and even become stronger after they left the concentration camp. And one of the features of all of those people was that they all had a why. They were all able to establish and create some kind of meaning, some kind of reason, some kind of purpose out of the event that they were going through. And that led to several different books. That's one of the most popular books of all time in the psychology sector. So it's important to start with your why. So before we get into how to invest, the different theories, different great investors, that sort of thing, it's important to start with why. Why are you wanting to invest, or why are you currently investing? What is your specific goal? And I think for most people, myself included, the goal is financial independence. So that begs the question, what exactly is financial independence? Maybe one way to describe it would be to do the opposite. So what is financial dependence? Financial dependence is someone, this is you or me or whoever, and this person is financially dependent, meaning at the most extreme sense, they are completely dependent upon someone else to give them money. So this would be a person who is financially supporting them, right? So this is like a child or maybe someone who lost a job or something like that. They are completely dependent upon someone else to provide for their needs. A step up from that would be somebody that's an employee, but they are still financially dependent upon a business to give them a paycheck once every couple of weeks. And obviously this person is giving their skills, time, talents in exchange for that money. But if this business were to go under, or they would somehow lose their job, all of a sudden they would no longer have any financial income. So they're going to have to continue to trade their time in for money. So that is financial dependence. So what is financial independence? Someone that is financially independent still has money flowing in. However, what they don't have is the exchange of time. So a financially independent person makes enough money doing whatever they want, including they could be working for money, they could be donating their time to charity, they could be, spending time with kids or grandkids, or, doing a hobby like painting or playing softball, whatever they do, they have enough money coming in from outside sources that do not actively require their time to cover all of their expenses. Or to use a catchy buzz phrase, this person has enough passive income that's coming in to meet all of their expenses. This person is essentially financially free to do whatever they want. Let's say we have a young man that started a lemonade stand whenever he was 12 years old or something. He's essentially grown this lemonade stand into a lemonade empire. So now he has all of these lemonade stands all over town. He has them in other cities as well. He's got them even in other countries. He's got his lemonade that he packages up and sells it. Forgive my drawing. Let's make this yellow so it's clear this is lemonade. So Johnny is the owner of this particular business, but the interesting thing is that he doesn't actually do anything with the business. He did when he started, but now he's got it to where it's basically a system that other people manage on his behalf. And this lemonade stand, let's say it generates per year $100,000 in annual profits. And the business reinvests $50,000 worth of this money back into the business to start new lemonade stands, or to maintain the ones it has, or to expand, add new ingredients, to buy ingredients, supplies to make the lemonade. And the other $50,000 goes to Johnny. So here is Johnny. And let's say Johnny is a pretty frugal guy. Him and his family spend only $40,000 per year. So what that means is Johnny is entirely financially free. He does not have to work at the lemonade stand at all. He doesn't have to lift a single finger. All he does is cash his dividend checks. That's what this is called. This is called a dividend. He cashes his dividend checks, and that covers 100% of his lifestyle. So as long as Johnny keeps his spending below the amount of dividends being produced by his business, he is financially free. Now, financial freedom also has another name, and that is retirement. Millions of people aspire to retire, typically in their 60s. But for the purpose of this course, I don't want you to limit your thinking to retiring as in it's some far off thing down the road. I want you to think in terms of financial independence. And that can also have different layers. You may not necessarily be 100% financially free, but what if you could build up your passive income sources through investments? What if you could build those income sources up to where you didn't necessarily have to earn 100% of your income at your job? Maybe if you had 50% of your income from passive sources, from investment, from real estate, whatever you want to do, if you had half of your income covered by those sources and the other half covered by your work, that may allow you to reduce the number of hours that you're working. It may allow you to quit your job that you may not like and do something that you would like a little more. There are all kinds of potential options that financial independence or partial financial independence could unlock for you in your life. So I want you to think in terms of that for this particular course. Unfortunately, as great as financial independence sounds, most people, even those in their 60s and even 70s, fail to achieve financial independence. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the statistics of people that are age 60 and why most people do not achieve financial independence.